Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn old world wine countries, and this is the topic taken from the Unit 2 Wines, and the subject is Food and Beverage Service Operations. Here is the contents we are going to learn in this topic is that in Europe we thought of wine as something as healthy and normal as food and also a great giver of happiness and well-being and delight. Drinking wine was not a snobism, nor a sign of sophistication, nor a cult. It was as natural as eating and to me as necessary. Ernest Hemingway, A Movable Feast. First topic is France, and the second is Italy, and third is Spain. Here we are going to learn France of introduction. Here we are going to learn introduction of France. France produces more fine wine and brandy than any other country. French wine industry is strictly regulated. Many established classic regions and styles, diverse range of grape varieties and wine styles. Main wine regions are Bordeaux, producing mainly Cabernet, Merlot, and Sauvignon Blanc. Second is Burgundy, producing mainly Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. Third is Alsace, producing mainly Riesling and Gewürztraminer. Loire Valley, producing mainly Sauvignon Blanc and Chenin Blanc. Rhone Valley, producing mainly Syrah and Grenache. Provence, producing international varieties. Languedoc Roussillon, producing international varieties. Here we are going to learn France quality gradings. First is table wine. When they table, everybody drinking wine from anywhere in France, often blended and usually made for early consumption. When they pace, table wine with specific regional characteristics. The label must state the area of production. For example, when they pace the Ilhrat and when they pace das Côtes de Gascon. Quality wine. When delimit the quality superior, the lower category of quality wines. Appellation de origine contrôlée, the highest category of French wine. Here is the main wine regions of France. Main wine regions are Bordeaux, Burgundy, Alsace, Loire Valley, Rhone Valley, Provence, Languedoc-Roussillon, and others. First, Bordeaux produces tannic red wines needing time to mature, lighter reds made for early drinking, very fine sweet wines, and dry white wine mainly for drinking young. Location: near the west coast of France, Atlantic Ocean influences vineyards. Actually inland 40 to 100 km on the left and right banks of the Gironde estuary. Climate: mild and humid climate. Soil: many types, generally gravel, clay or sand on top of limestone. Grape varieties: Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Sauvignon Blanc, and Semillon. Bordeaux districts, Bordeaux subdivisions: Bas-Médoc, Haut-Médoc, Blaye, Bourges, Pomerol, Saint-Semillon, Entre-deux-Mers, Premier, Côtes de Bordeaux, Graves. And here we are going to learn Burgundy. The location of Burgundy is situated in central France. The region of Burgundy includes both Chablis and Beaujolais. The region produces dry red and white wine and some sparkling wine. And the climate of Burgundy is, being an inland region, Burgundy has not summers but severe winters with frost being a major hazard. Soil: clay and limestone. Côtes d'Or, granite. Beaujolais. Grape varieties: Gamay, Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, Aligot. And the Burgundy districts are Chablis, Côte d'Or, Côte de Niots, and Côte de Beaune, Côte Chalonnois, Mâconnais, and Beaujolais. And here is the districts of Rhone Valley, Côte de Roth, Hermitage or Crozet, Gigonades, Beaumes de Venise, Lirac, Tavel, and others. And here we are going to learn Alsace, location in the northeast of France next to Germany, separated from the rest of France by the Vosges Mountains. Climate of the Alsace. Alsace has a continental climate with hot summers and severe winters. It is an exceptionally dry and sunny region. The Vosges Mountains shelter the vineyards from the rain-bearing winds blowing across northern France. Soil. A wide variety of soils exist depending on the altitude of the vineyard. Grape varieties: Riesling, Jutrettem, Pinot Blanc, Pinot Gris, Muscat de Alsace, Sauvignon, Pinot Noir. Only 9% of the total production in Alsace is red and the grape juice is Pinot Noir. Alsace districts are the appellation for most wines is AC Alsace. The best vineyards are being reclassified as AC Alsace a Grand Cru. The districts are Basserin and Hautrin. And now we are going to learn Italy. The introduction of Italy is Italy's wine growing areas cover a diverse range of latitudes, more than 10 degrees. Italy has a diverse range of climates in its growing regions. First is in the north, the climate is continental, cold winters and long hot summers. In the south, the climate is Mediterranean, warmer winters, summers very hot and dry. Italy has many indigenous grape varieties: Reds, Nebbiolo, Sangiovese, Barbera, Lambrusco. And the white seas: Verdicchio, Trebbiano, and Malvasia. Italy quality gradings: table wine, Vino da Tavolo, Italian equivalent to French vin de table, and the second is Indicazione Geografica Tipica, Italian equivalent to French vin de pays. Quality gradings of Italy: quality wine, denomination in the origin controllate. This is the Italian equivalent of the French AC, guarantees that the wine has been produced in the named vineyard area, that methods of production in the vineyard and the winery have been specified. Denomination the origin controllata e garantita. This category has been reserved for a few wines that have been subjected to even stricter controls. Each bottle carries a government seal. Examples of DOCG wines include Barolo and Chianti. Italy's main wine regions are Piedmont, Veneto, Tuscany, and the others. And here we are going to learn Spain. The introduction of Spain is Spain has more land under vines than any other country but ranks only third in production terms. Spain produces large quantities of light wines. These are mostly dry and can be red, rose, or white. Rioja is Spain's classic red wine. The quality gradings of Spain's table wine: Vino de Mesa, Spanish table wine. The quality wine is denomination the origin. This is the Spanish equivalent of the French AC. Guarantee geographical origin of the wine. Denomination the origin Calificada. The higher quality grade introduced in 1991 initially for the wines of Rioja. The main wine regions of Spain: Rioja, Navarra, Penedès, and others.